My personal question to you is, why not you? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Why not you? Why not you for success? Why not you for happiness? Why not you for all the wonderful things life has to offer? You see, back in my day, I used to ask myself that very same question. And let me tell you, it changed everything for me. It was the spark that lit the fire of ambition in my heart and set me on a path to extraordinary achievement. Now, I want you to really think about this. Why shouldn't it be you who achieves great things? Why shouldn't it be you who lives a life of abundance and fulfillment? There's no good reason, is there? The truth is, success doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care where you came from, what color your skin is, or how much money you had growing up. Success is an equal opportunity employer. It's available to anyone willing to pay the price. And what is that price, you might ask? Well, it's not measured in dollars and cents. The price of success is paid in sweat, in dedication, in perseverance. It's paid in early mornings and late nights. It's paid in the willingness to learn, to grow, to face your fears and overcome them. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I'm not special. I don't have any extraordinary talents. Well, let me tell you something. Neither did I when I started out. Neither did most of the successful people you admire. What sets successful people apart isn't some innate gift or talent. It's their mindset. It's their willingness to work hard, to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. It's their ability to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You see, success is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about having the most natural talent. It's about being the most determined. It's about being the one who refuses to give up, who keeps going when everyone else is thrown in the towel. Think about it this way. Every great achievement in human history started with someone asking themselves, why not me? The Wright brothers didn't invent the airplane because they were the only ones who wanted to fly. They did it because they were the ones who refused to accept that it couldn't be done. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he was the only one who wanted better lighting. He did it because he was willing to fail 1,000 times to find the one way that worked. And you know what? You have that same potential within you. You have the ability to achieve great things, to make a real difference in this world. All you need to do is believe in yourself and be willing to put in the work. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, nothing worth having ever is, but I am saying it's going to be worth it. The journey to success is the most rewarding journey you'll ever undertake. It's a journey of self-discovery, of personal growth, of becoming the best version of yourself. And here's the beautiful thing about success. It's not a zero-sum game. Your success doesn't come at the expense of someone else's. There's plenty of success to go around. In fact, your success can inspire others to achieve their own dreams. So why not you? Why not you to start that business you've been dreaming about? Why not you to write that book that's been brewing in your mind? Why not you to make a difference in your community, in your country, in the world? You see, the world is waiting for you. It's waiting for your unique contribution. There's something that only you can bring to the table, something that only you can offer. And if you don't step up, if you don't seize your opportunity, the world will miss out on what you have to offer. Now, I know it can be scary to put yourself out there, to take risks, to face the possibility of failure. But let me tell you something. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed many times on their journey to the top. The key is to not let failure define you. Learn from it, grow from it, use it as a stepping stone to your eventual success. Remember, every time you fail, you're one step closer to succeeding. And here's another thing to keep in mind. Success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's not about reaching some final goal and then stopping. It's about continuous growth, continuous improvement. It's about becoming a little bit better every single day. Think about it this way. If you improve just one every day, in a year you'll be 37 times better than you are right now. That's the power of consistent, incremental improvement. It might not seem like much on a day-to-day basis, but over time, it adds up to massive change. Now, let's talk about something that holds a lot of people back. Fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. Fear is natural. It's part of being human. But successful people aren't fearless. They feel the fear and do it anyway. You see, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to act in spite of fear. And every time you face your fears, every time you step out of your comfort zone, you grow stronger. You become more resilient. You become more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. And let me tell you, life will throw a lot your way. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, there will be times when you feel like giving up. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you have to dig deep and remember why you started in the first place. Remember your dreams, remember your goals. Remember all the people who are counting on you to succeed. Use that as fuel to keep going when things get tough. And they will get tough. Success is not a smooth, straight line. It's a bumpy road with twists and turns. There will be ups and downs. There will be times when you feel on top of the world and times when you feel like you're back at square one. But here's the thing. As long as you keep moving forward, as long as you keep learning and growing, you're making progress. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, you're getting closer to your goals with every step you take. Now let's talk about something that's crucial for success. Your mindset. Your mindset is everything. It's the lens through which you view the world. And if you want to be successful, you need to cultivate a growth mindset. What's a growth mindset? It's the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, which believes that your qualities are carved in stone. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see effort as the path to mastery, learn from criticism, and find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. And guess what? These are all qualities of successful people. So how do you develop a growth mindset? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. When you face a challenge, do you think I can't do this or I can't do this yet? That little word "yet" makes all the difference. It turns a statement of defeat into a statement of determination. Another key aspect of a growth mindset is embracing failure. Now, I know that might sound strange. Who wants to embrace failure? But hear me out. Failure is not the end. It's not even a detour. It's a learning opportunity. Every failure brings with it a lesson. If you're willing to look for it, think about it this way. When a baby is learning to walk, they fall down hundreds of times. But do we call those falls failures? Of course not. We see them as part of the learning process. We encourage the baby to get back up and try again. Well, that's exactly how you should treat your own failures. They're not failures at all. They're stepping stones on your path to success. Now let's talk about something else that's crucial for success. Your habits. You see, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Your daily habits, the small actions you take day in and day out, are what ultimately determine your success. Think about it. If you read just 10 pages of a good book every day, by the end of the year, you'll have read over 3,600 pages. That's equivalent to about 12 books. Imagine how much knowledge you'd gain, how much you'd grow as a person. Or let's say you save just $5 a day. That might not seem like much, but over a year, that's $1,825. Over 10 years with compound interest, that could grow to a significant amount. And that's just from $5 a day. The point is, small actions, when done consistently, lead to big results. It's not about making huge, dramatic changes. It's about making small, sustainable changes that you can stick with over the long term. So ask yourself, what habits can you develop that will move you closer to your goals? Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to work on your side business. Maybe it's spending 30 minutes a day learning a new skill. Maybe it's making 3 sales calls every day. Whatever it is, make it specific, make it measurable, and most importantly, make it something you can do consistently. Now here's something else to keep in mind. Success leaves clues. Whatever you want to achieve, chances are someone has already done it. And that's good news, because it means you can learn from their experience. You can study their habits, their strategies, their mindset. Back in my day, we had to rely on books and seminars to learn from successful people. And don't get me wrong, those are still great resources. But today, you have so many more options. You can watch interviews online, listen to podcasts, read articles. The knowledge is out there. All you need to do is seek it out and apply it. But here's the key. Don't just passively consume this information. Take action on it. Knowledge without action is useless. It's not what you know that determines your success. It's what you do with what you know. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked when it comes to success. Your environment. You see, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your environment shapes you more than you might realize. Think about it. If you spend time with positive, ambitious people who are working towards their goals, you're more likely to adopt those same attitudes and behaviors. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by negative people who are always complaining and making excuses, it's going to be much harder to maintain a positive can-do attitude. So take a look at your environment. Are the people around you lifting you up or dragging you down? Are they encouraging your dreams or dismissing them? Are they pushing you to be your best self or enabling your worst habits? Now, I'm not saying you need to cut people out of your life, but you do need to be mindful of who you're spending the most time with and how they're influencing you. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better. Join groups or communities of like-minded individuals who are on a similar path. And remember, your environment isn't just the people around you. It's also the information you consume, the places you go, the things you surround yourself with. So be intentional about creating an environment that supports your goals and nurtures your growth. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial for success: taking responsibility for your life. You see, there are 2 types of people in this world: those who make things happen and those who wonder what happened. Which one are you going to be? Taking responsibility means understanding that you are the author of your own life story. It means recognizing that your current situation, whatever it may be, is the result of your past decisions and actions. And more importantly, it means understanding that your future is determined by the decisions and actions you take today. This can be a hard pill to swallow. It's much easier to blame our circumstances, to point fingers at others, to make excuses for why we're not where we want to be. But here's the thing. As long as you're blaming others or making excuses, you're giving away your power. You're saying that your life is controlled by external factors rather than by you. But when you take responsibility, when you say, this is my life, and I'm in charge of it, that's when real change begins to happen. That's when you start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. That's when you start to take action instead of waiting for things to happen. Now, I'm not saying that external factors don't matter. Of course they do. We all face challenges and setbacks that are beyond our control. But what separates successful people from the rest is how they respond to these challenges. Do they use them as excuses to give up? Or do they use them as fuel to push harder? You see, life doesn't always give us what we want, but it always gives us what we need to grow. Every challenge, every setback, every failure is an opportunity to learn, to improve, to become stronger, but only if you choose to see it that way. So I challenge you to take full responsibility for your life. Stop blaming. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Take charge of your life today, because if you don't, someone else will. And you might not like the direction they take it in. Now, let's talk about something else that's crucial for success: goal setting. You see, success doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of clear, focused goals and consistent action towards those goals. Think of your goals as the destination on a map. Without a clear destination, you're just wandering aimlessly. You might be moving, but you're not really going anywhere. But when you have a clear destination, you can plan your route, you can measure your progress, you can make adjustments along the way. So how do you set effective goals? Well, first, they need to be specific. I want to be successful is not a goal. It's a wish. A real goal would be something like, I want to start a business that generates $100,000 in revenue in its first year. See the difference? The second one gives you something concrete to work towards. Your goals also need to be measurable. You need to be able to track your progress. This not only helps you stay on track, but it also gives you the motivation to keep going as you see yourself getting closer to your goal. They should be achievable, but still challenging. If your goals don't scare you a little bit, they're probably not big enough. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Your goal should be relevant to your overall vision for your life. Don't set goals just because you think you should or because someone else thinks you should. Set goals that truly matter to you, that align with your values and your vision for your future. And finally, your goals should be time-bound. Give yourself a deadline. Without a timeline, it's too easy to keep pushing things off to someday. And let me tell you, someday never comes. Now, once you've set your goals, write them down. There's something powerful about putting your goals on paper. It makes them real, it makes them tangible, and it makes you more committed to achieving them. But setting goals is just the first step. The real work comes in pursuing those goals day in and day out. It's about taking consistent action even when you don't feel like it. It's about staying focused on your goals even when life tries to distract you. And let me tell you, life will try to distract you. There will always be something that seems more urgent, more immediate, but successful people understand the difference between what's urgent and what's important. They keep their eyes on the prize, even when shiny objects try to catch their attention. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial for long-term success: continuous learning and personal growth. You see, in today's rapidly changing world, if you're not growing, you're falling behind. The skills that got you where you are today won't necessarily get you where you want to go tomorrow. Back in my day, you could learn a trade or a profession and be set for life. But that's not the case anymore. Today, you need to be constantly updating your skills, constantly expanding your knowledge, constantly pushing the boundaries of what you're capable of. And here's the beautiful thing. There's never been a better time to be a lifelong learner. You have access to more information, more resources, more opportunities to learn than any generation in history. You can learn just about anything you want to, often for free, with just a few clicks. But here's the key. Don't just learn for the sake of learning. Learn with purpose. Learn things that will move you closer to your goals. Learn things that will make you more valuable in the marketplace. Learn things that will help you solve problems and create opportunities. And remember, learning isn't just about acquiring information. It's about applying what you learn. It's about turning knowledge into action. Because at the end of the day, it's not what you know that counts. It's what you do with what you know. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked when it comes to success: the importance of giving back. You see, true success isn't just about what you achieve for yourself. It's also about the positive impact you have on others. Think about it. The most successful, most fulfilled people are those who have found a way to use their success to make a difference in the world. They understand that with great success comes great responsibility. They use their resources, their influence, their knowledge to lift others up. And here's the thing, giving back isn't just good for others. It's good for you too. It gives you a sense of purpose. It adds meaning to your success. It connects you with others in a deep, meaningful way. And often, it opens up new opportunities that you never would have encountered otherwise. So as you pursue your goals, as you climb the ladder of success, always be thinking about how you can use your success to make a positive impact. Now, I want to talk about something that's absolutely crucial for success: your attitude. You see, your attitude is like the filter through which you experience the world. It colors everything you see, everything you do, everything you experience. And here's the thing, your attitude is a choice. You can choose to have a positive, optimistic attitude, or you can choose to have a negative, pessimistic one. And that choice will have a massive impact on your success. Think about it. When you have a positive attitude, you see opportunities where others see obstacles. You see lessons in failure where others see only defeat. You attract positive people and positive experiences into your life. On the other hand, when you have a negative attitude, you're constantly looking for what's wrong. You focus on problems rather than solutions. You repel the very people and opportunities that could help you succeed. So I challenge you to choose a positive attitude. Choose to look for the good in every situation. Choose to believe in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacle. Choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what about when things are really tough? What about when life throws you a curveball? Well, let me tell you something. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. It's during those tough times that your attitude matters most. It's easy to have a positive attitude when everything's going your way. The real test of character is maintaining that positive attitude when things aren't going so well. Remember, it's not what happens to you that determines your success. It's how you respond to what happens to you. And your attitude plays a huge role in that response. Now let's talk about something else that's crucial for success. The power of focus. You see, where focus goes, energy flows. What you focus on expands. So if you want to be successful, you need to be very intentional about where you place your focus. Are you focusing on your goals? Or are you focusing on your fears? Are you focusing on solutions? Or are you focusing on problems? Are you focusing on what you can control? Or are you wasting energy worrying about things you can't control? Successful people have learned to focus their energy on the things that matter most. They've learned to say no to distractions, to eliminate time wasters, to prioritize the activities that move them closer to their goals. And here's something else about focus. It's not just about what you focus on, but also how long you can maintain that focus. In today's world, with all its distractions, the ability to focus deeply for extended periods of time is becoming increasingly rare. And that means it's becoming increasingly valuable. So train your focus like you would train a muscle. Start with short periods of focused work and gradually increase the duration. Eliminate distractions from your environment. Practice being fully present in whatever you're doing. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked when it comes to success, the importance of rest and renewal. You see, success isn't about working 24/7. It's about working smart, and that includes taking time to rest and recharge. Hey, think about it. If you're constantly pushing yourself without taking time to recover, what happens? You burn out. Your productivity drops. Your creativity dries up. Your health suffers, and ultimately you're less effective in pursuing your goals. Successful people understand the importance of balance. They work hard, yes, but they also make time for rest, for relaxation, for activities that renew their energy and spark their creativity. So don't feel guilty about taking time off. Don't buy into the myth that success requires sacrificing everything else in your life. Make time for the things that recharge you, whether that's exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or simply getting a good night's sleep. Remember, it's not about how many hours you put in. It's about how much quality work you can produce in the hours you do put in. And to produce high quality work consistently, you need to be well rested and energized. Now, let's talk about something else that's crucial for success. The power of persistence. You see, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year, but they vastly underestimate what they can achieve in a decade of consistent effort. Success is not about making one big leap. It's about taking small steps consistently over a long period of time. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing through the plateaus, the times when it feels like you're not making any progress. And think about it. Every major achievement in history was the result of persistent effort. The Wright brothers didn't invent the airplane overnight. Thomas Edison didn't create the light bulb in a day. These achievements were the result of years of persistent effort, of refusing to give up in the face of setbacks and failures. And here's the thing, persistence is a choice. It's a decision you make every single day to keep going, to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. It's about having the discipline to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel motivated. Because let me tell you something, motivation is fickle, it comes and goes. You can't rely on motivation to achieve your goals. What you can rely on is discipline. Discipline is what gets you out of bed in the morning when you'd rather sleep in. Discipline is what keeps you working on your goals when you'd rather be doing something else. So cultivate discipline. Make it a habit to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Because it's those consistent, disciplined actions that add up over time to create extraordinary results. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial for success: the power of belief. You see, your beliefs shape your reality. What you believe about yourself, about your capabilities, about what's possible for you, has a profound impact on what you actually achieve. If you believe you can achieve something, you'll find a way to make it happen. If you believe it's impossible, you'll find reasons why you can't do it. It's as simple as that. Think about the 4-minute mile. For years, people believed it was physically impossible for a human to run a mile in less than 4 minutes, and for years, no one did it. But then in 1954, Roger Bannister broke that barrier. And you know what happened? Within just a year, 16 other runners also broke the 4-minute mile. What changed? The barrier wasn't physical, it was mental. Once people believed it was possible, they were able to do it. So I ask you, what limiting beliefs are holding you back? What stories are you telling yourself about what you can and can't do? Because let me tell you something, those stories aren't facts. They're just beliefs. And beliefs can be changed. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to believe in your ability to learn, to grow, to overcome obstacles. Choose to believe that you are capable of achieving extraordinary things. Because when you truly believe it, you'll start taking the actions that make it a reality. Now, let's talk about something else that's crucial for success: the importance of taking action. You see, knowledge is power, but only when it's applied. It's not enough to know what to do. You have to actually do it. I've seen so many people who have all the knowledge they need to be successful. They've read all the books, attended all the seminars, watched all the videos, but they're still not successful. Why? Because they never take action on what they've learned. You see, success loves speed, it loves action. The most successful people are those who are quick to implement new ideas, quick to take action on opportunities. Now, I'm not saying you should act recklessly, but I am saying that you need to overcome the paralysis of analysis. Don't get stuck in the planning phase. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Because let me tell you something, perfect conditions don't exist. There will always be reasons not to take action. There will always be risks, always be uncertainties. But successful people take action anyway. They understand that imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. So whatever goal you're working towards, whatever dream you're pursuing, take action today. Take one small step, and then another, because those small steps taken consistently over time are what lead to big results. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked when it comes to success: the power of gratitude. You see, gratitude is not just a nice sentiment. It's a powerful force that can transform your life and accelerate your success. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. And when you focus on abundance rather than scarcity, you open yourself up to even more abundance. Gratitude also helps you maintain perspective. It helps you appreciate your progress, even when you're not yet where you want to be. It helps you find joy in the journey, not just the destination. And here's something else. Gratitude is attractive. When you're genuinely grateful, you radiate positive energy. You become the kind of person others want to be around, want to help, want to do business with. So make gratitude a daily practice. Take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Express appreciation to the people in your life. Look for the good in every situation, even the challenging ones. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to circle back to where we started. Why not you? Why not you for success? Why not you for happiness? Why not you for all the wonderful things life has to offer? You see, the only person who can truly limit you is yourself. The only barrier between you and your dreams is the one you create in your own mind. So I challenge you to dream big, to set audacious goals, to believe in yourself and your ability to achieve those goals, to take consistent action towards making your dreams a reality. Remember, success is not reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to pay the price. And that price is paid in dedication, in perseverance, in the willingness to learn and grow. You have within you everything you need to be successful. You have the ability to learn, to adapt, to overcome obstacles. You have the power to shape your own destiny. So why not you? Why not you to achieve great things? Why not you to make a real difference in this world? Why not you to live a life of purpose, of passion, of fulfillment? The world is waiting for your new contribution. It's waiting for you to step up, to embrace your potential, to become the best version of yourself. So I ask you one final time, why not you? And I hope that from this day forward, your answer will be, yes, why not me? I can do this. Because you can, and you will. If you believe in yourself, if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to persist in the face of challenges, there's nothing you can't achieve. So go out there and make it happen. Your future is waiting. Your success is waiting. And it all starts with you deciding right here, right now, that yes, it can be you. It will be you.